Lab 3 encompasses some sound design for nonlinear interactive media. So I have begun that sound design for our lab in Pro Tools, and I will share my screen. Okay, so you see my screen. Here are two of the sound effects that we need for our lab assignment. The first one is I have to create an alien primate mating call, and it needs to be 20 seconds. So being that I don't know exactly what an alien primate mating call is going to sound like, I just selected some sounds that I knew and began layering them. So I did a dolphin sound effect, a lion roar, and a monkey. And I've layered them here, and I've trimmed them to 20 seconds. And actually I'm going to put a marker here. On my computer I am hitting function and return so I can label where that starts. Okay. And if my clips weren't already named, I could just double click and type in here. Also, I'm labeling my tracks as well. Okay, let's see how that sounds. Okay, that's great. And if I wanted to mix them, I could go to my mix window and change my levels per the fader, or I could also adjust them here. All right, and let's say I'm also working on a whoosh sound, and the whoosh sound specifies between 5 and 7 seconds. So I'm going to label this here by hitting again function return. It'll bring up this window. So I have a marker here. And I pulled some whoosh sounds from the BBC archive. You could also use free sound as well. So I'm going to layer 4 of them in different places. And just to make sure they're like slightly cleaned up, I'm just going to put very short fades at the end of each clip. That one already has one. Perfect. So we're not distracted by any ambience changes. Okay, let's see what that sounds like. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of hitting my master fader pretty hard, so I'm going to adjust this level a little bit. I think that's a little bit intense, and I think this one's a little bit intense. I'm going to alter that a little bit. I think a little bit more. And to clear the meters, I can just click on them. Okay, it only hit it just momentarily. I think we'll go with it, but when we import it into QLab, and if it sounds too loud, then I can change it. So I'm going to bounce these out as 48 kilohertz, 24-bit. Okay, so this is my alien primate mating call. And we're going to wave, interleave, 24-bit, 48, bounce it out. And then I am also going to bounce out my whoosh. And then you will make several other files per the lab assignment. And I'll bounce the whoosh out. Okay, great. I'm going to hide Pro Tools, and I'm going to bring up QLab. So this template is already made and populated per your download on your Canvas Module 3. Okay, in order to hear it, you're going to have to go down here and click on Settings and set it. For you, that's probably going to be your external headphones. For me, since I'm sharing it to Zoom, I'm going to set the first one to a Zoom audio device and the second one to external headphones so I can hear it. And then we can close that. And we'll just play a little bit just to hear what this sounds like.
Humankind's journey to other...
Okay, great. We can hear that. So basically here where you say, where it says whoosh, link this cue to your asset. Go back to your lab where you bounce that out. Here's my whoosh. And I'm just going to drag and drop it here. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to the main group at the beginning and start it and just make sure it plays.
Humankind's journey to other worlds has never been more exciting or more promising. Worlds rich with resources and wild with nature have become our new homes.
Okay, so you heard my silly sound effect there. It seemed a little bit loud. So there are parameters within QLab that'll allow you to adjust volume, but we are not going to delve into them. So if you find yourself needing to make any level adjustments on your sound effects, I would go into Pro Tools and adjust the volume and then bounce it out again. All right, and then when you turn in this assignment, you will include the entire Pro Tools file, plus you will include your Cubase session, plus the assets that you downloaded with the Cubase session, so all of these other sound effects that you do not have to link.